versus everyone in the group.
Okay, okay. Well, let's have a look, because it looks like they're going live right now. It is Pavel versus philian. Map number 1 of this best of 3. I'm on philian right off the beginning. Just trying to establish where the hell is Pavel going to go so he can try and get himself onto one of those major items. Trying to play it a little bit safe, pushing Pavel away, and that is going to be the red armor. Alright,
Yeah, but Pavel got 2 green armors and the yellow, so Pavel does have the better start. He doesn't have all the weapons that philian has though. He does not have that LG, so he cannot push in. However, Pavel isn't usually a player that relies on the LG.
Is Pavel going to be ready for the rockets of philian as well? That's what I'm very curious about. They've been extremely impressive from the gym. No, just steps right into the line of sight, and Pavel's going to be able to pick up the first frag because of that. But rockets coming in, Pavel might have to back off to the weak side of the map. Mega up in a second, and philian's late. Spending his time over at the red instead, which I guess is alright.
It's alright with the damage that he just did. He managed to even up the stacks. And he's already positioned for the next red, so it's up to him to defend it from Pavel now.
Yeah, philian might have lost out on the first frag, but he still looks in good shape at the moment. I don't know how he's going to push away. Pavel hits one rail and a second one. Oh, philian, you're going to have to be careful. He actually rocket jumps across, and it's not a bad move from the German. Even the rail afterwards. Oh!
Nice moves.
Really nice, man. Denying the mega as well, taking himself. philian's now put himself in a position where he can get significantly more frags from this. That's a question of just execute the hell out of it. It's gonna be one. There we are, and red up in a second, looking for a spawn frag.
Can that spawn frag actually happen?
I don't know, I've never seen someone do it. I think Pavel's gonna die again. philian missed
And
the
look how fast philian is looking for the angles. I don't think Pavel wants to play it that fast. Like he's usually very good at surviving, but philian goes for very awkward angles. If there are even awkward angles in Aerowalk, and you can see that Pavel there was got with his back turn.
It was
not
a pretty sick fast reaction rail.
Yeah. It is not a common sight to see Pavel getting caught with his back turn in any map.
This is a map that Pavel's very strong at. I mean, he used to play this with strengths all the time back in the Zotac era. Then Aerowalk kind of left the map pool for a long time. So maybe he's just got to get a bit of dust off his back on this. philian's going to get one more kill, but he's quite weak at the moment. And this red's going to help him out a huge amount.
Well, Mag is gone, but he did do a good amount of damage to Pavel, and that Mag should be gone for the Russian now. Can philian push over and make it to the yellow? Does he want to make it to the yellow?
I think his stack's pretty fragile right now. I think he's cherishing the small amount of armor that he's got, and maybe he's just going to wait over for this next red.
I mean, this is the best position to be in if you want to defend, and there he is. Pavel tries to push in, he gets bullied. He does get the LG, which he wanted, but he took way too much health and he will not be able to defend his mega. I'll be surprised if he does. He actually does.
Wow, still a kill for philian. I think
the
if
problem
he got
there,
mega, it would have been huge.
Yeah, but the problem there for philian, he almost lost the fight because he didn't have rockets. So he couldn't spam them. He did manage to win the fight with LG though, which was actually surprising.
Yeah, I thought Pavel would have been able to take him out. I think Pavel's got to... If he's not focusing 110% right now, then he's going to have to, because philian is no walkover. He can cause an upset in this group and win it, but Pavel's going to get a kill with 11 health left. He can't wait for mega. It's just the rocket right on target. And philian can continue his control for at least a little bit. Oh, that rail, if he hit that, then I could see another 4 or 5 frags coming out.
If he hit both of those rails, he'd be on very good shape right now. He didn't, and Pavel starting to do a bit of damage. But Pavel will definitely need to step up his aim game if he wants to get back in this. Not just with the rail, but also with all the rockets. But philian is not going for the rocket fights. He's either making Pavel go for the rail fights, which philian is better at, or the LG fight, which Pavel is just not comfortable in.
Well, Pavel did get the mega, but he's the one taking the majority of the damage at the moment. Another little cute rocket jump from philian. I quite like the way he gets on red armor, but the way he gets off isn't quite as tidy.
I gotta say, it's very interesting to watch philian play Arrow because he just makes sure he gets the red, but he doesn't really. He doesn't really care about the mega. He just shows up to do damage, but he's okay with Pavel taking the mag every time.
Yeah.
5-minute warning.
Well, do you think this is good? Is this
It's working.
Yeah, that's true. That's definitely true. Looks like he's focusing on the mega a little bit
Yeah,
right
this
now.
time he focuses on the mag, and we can already see a shift in control. Pavel already has enough stack to push in, and maybe this isn't what philian wanted, but it worked perfectly well because Pavel was just way over aggressive.
I can't believe philian's making away. He's getting all the damage to go in his favor. One rail would
Might change
completely
now.
cripple him.
Yeah, it definitely will change it now because I don't think he'll be able to do damage in this red armor. Yeah, he's not even going for it. So Pavel knows. Oh, and that gas rail is just gonna allow Pavel to push in. Look at the damage from philian. It's ridiculous. He's just hitting every shot.
His rockets are unbelievable. Like, honestly,
Yeah.
that's one thing. I said at the beginning that I'm not sure if Pavel's ready for them.
And look at that. After all of the damage has changed, philian's back to the red position.
I think
Now
he's
in this-
hesitant
yeah.
to stay there, though.
Yeah, he just needs to keep circling. It's 4 minutes to go, it's 6 frags above, and his defensive game allows him to just plus back until the 10-minute mark.
It'll be interesting to see if he actually tries to do that, if he actually tries to go into full defensive mode and just hold on to the 6 frag lead, because it's still quite a fragile lead, but there it are, rockets. The only one he fired then was direct.
Yeah, I mean, that rocket, he already denied the huge stack from the red. Now Pavel's gonna get the mag, and philian needs a bit of damage. There's Pavel going aggressive. But again, there is all the damage. Pavel doesn't have any more armor left. He has 25 armor from the green he just picked up.
That's crazy, actually. I really thought he'd have a lot more. Oh
my god! Are you
Wow.
serious?
I can't
That was
believe
2
he's
grenades,
winning
2
out like
direct
this.
grenades right there.
What is
And-
philian doing?
He's gonna win Airwalk, and Pavel is gonna start his group on the back foot.
I don't know if I'm ready to say that philian's going to win this map, but he's definitely doing everything in his power to make
Well-
it happen.
I called it.
Yeah, you did. And honestly, out of all the maps, I would have thought that this is the map that maybe philian was least likely to win, even though he is.
He's an
Okay.
Airwalk only. I mean, he was a Airwalk only player.
Okay.
Now he learned how to play other maps, and he's very good in Sinister as well. But this has always been the map that he shines on. And yeah, I say on chat, Pavel getting a taste of his own medicine, and he's kind of right. Although Pavel usually plays a bit more with the rockets than with the rail, but philian is pretty much playing the Pavel.
I like how passive philian's playing as well. It says, oh, well, hop away, get item, don't really stay in his face for long at all. Don't really commit to a fight with any expectations of getting a frag. It's all about survival at the moment. And so, the great round from Pavel. That could be the
Let's
beginning
see.
of something.
Let's see if he can do anything in the last 2 minutes of the game. He has a good stack, but he's gonna make sure he has the red before.
It's already getting really late in the game, considering the pace of this match. This is
Pavel.
hard for Pavel.
You can see he's trying to think about a lot of things, how to cut philian's track. Can he actually do it though? 1 rocket, 2 rockets? And I think philian's just gonna do the Pavel.
I think he has
There
to,
is always well positioned, always spamming the rockets. Misses out on dodge that rail down. That's Pavel.
Oh, there's going to be one more. We got less than 90 seconds now for philian to defend his lead. Pavel, he knows that. Oh my god, the rockets that philian's had. He set Pavel down to 1
Yeah.
point of. Oh, it's going to be.
great!
Movement mistakes. Taking down Pavel then.
Well, maybe it's for the best. I don't think he would have been able to take this mag otherwise.
Yeah.
But he did get it. 1 minute to go. 5 frags. Can't do
GG.
anything.
That's
He can
it.
forfeit. Look at the damage difference. Over 1,000 damage difference, or almost 1,000. And do you see where the difference is? It's in the rockets. I've never seen Pavel get out damaged in the rockets.
Yeah, usually he's really strong at that. Like, that's actually the weapon that you would, you'd highlight on Pavel, but that was crazy. I wonder, is philian going to be able to do it again? Because that's already a exceptional result for the German player. He's an up-and-comer, and to be honest, in this group, a month ago, you would have been looking at it and go, who's this philian guy? How did he get into the second group stage? And now he's just been working immensely hard to get to the top level of Duel, and And he's getting there. He's getting there. I wonder if we're going to see something more surprising than maybe Claws getting a map off Evil yesterday. Who knows?
I think philian's gonna do really well on Sinister as well. I think he's gonna try to do the Pavel on Sinister.
I gotta say, man, I gotta interrupt you and say thank you to Omek, man. We have the excellent Just Dinging. So, Matt, welcome back to the Z list.
Yeah,
thank you for your support. Also, Aurora QL subscribed whilst we were offline. He's keen for some subscriber events, so we're going to host them in name of Aurora. So thank you as well for that sub. But we'll get ourselves into the game because it seems that they are just starting right now. And what they're going to start right next to each other. Philian running. No, all the rockets going to land in his face.
Great stuff from Pavel. That's the start that Pavel wanted. That's the start Philian was trying to avoid. So Philian now he actually has to be the one aggressive on Pavel. We saw already that he has a great defensive game. Now what about his aggressive game?
Yeah.
Can he go offensive and try pushing for control and get a frag on Pavel?
Oh, he's trying to do the damage right now, but he's just gonna have to steer clear. I think off the beginning it would have actually been better if... Oof, nasty. I think it would have been better if Philian actually went down to the 50 health bubble instead of trying to get red. Oh man, he is getting his face wrecked right now. Pavel is chasing him down nicely with the LG.
Yeah, after this he knows that he needs to go defensive, and that's not really defensive yet. I think it'll take him to the 1 minute 30 second mark to realize that he just has to stop showing up at Pavel.
Pavel has to be careful as well. That was actually a risky maneuver, considering Philian's accuracy with his rockets. And
that was Pavel.
What's good? Is he gonna get it? It took a long time.
That actually allows Philian to get back in the game because he had a great start. He had one of the yellows. He has the rail. If Pavel's going aggressive once again, he already has the LG. But look at the rocket from Philian.
Oh, Pavel got the mega, but one more rail. Philian goes for it. He had to go clutch just then. Didn't work out, and I think Pavel is now going to just try and stabilize his control.
I don't think he'll try to stabilize. I think he'll try to go for frags. I think he has a point to prove right now.
He wants to just destroy him. You think he probably believes that he's able to?
Yeah, he wants to let Philian know that
he's
better than him. Yeah. But now he just missed out hugely. That's gonna be mega for Philian right there. And he even hits a rail.
I love that.
That's such a great move by Philian. There's yellow.
Those are the kind of moves that you see the likes of Cypher and stuff doing. Double backing when you're expecting them to just shut up and take their items. He just comes in and catches you when your back's turned. And on top of that, he actually hits the shot instead of missing it. There's a difference between thinking about it and failing to execute and actually pulling the moves off. But that rocket that Philian took's probably going to go back to shutting him up for a little bit. No, just as I say that, he comes in with another rail.
Yeah, but Philian, he took one rail and now he has 20 points of health. No armor whatsoever. And he almost got killed right there. He needs to slow it down a little bit. Let Pavel get the control, but just get some stack going. There he is. He cannot be there. But I mean, if he keeps showing up and doing damage to Pavel, fair enough. But he cannot commit to the fights. And right now he didn't. That was good.
Free damage for Philian just then.
Yeah.
Find him on the exit. He's pretty weak. He's on the negatives right now, but Pavel's actually having a hard time keeping himself alive. Is he going to challenge for the mega? It's up in a second, and he's just a moment late for it. But
he still wins the fight. Pavel, very shaky. Very, very shaky aim from the Russian player.
Philian needs health. He's of course lost out on the red armor, but he just keeps doing damage. This is what I'm finding actually quite surreal. Is that LG on the floor over there? Yeah, Philian might as well take this. Going to save him walking into a different danger zone. I think going for the red's actually a good idea. Pavel's going to grab Mega. Philian should have an idea on the timing. Oh, Philian, gonna be careful. He's got trust in his aim at the moment. Gonna be Pavel who wins, and actually by quite a great margin. I think Philian probably should have just given up on that.
I think he might be a little bit overconfident after his win on Airwalk, because he knows he cannot aim Pavel. But 6 frags behind, now 7, going aggressive hasn't been the way to go. For philian, I think he should definitely stop doing that. There he is again, and if he does get the mega, which, I mean, he's getting small wins in the fights, which keep giving him a hint that he should keep going aggressive, but it's definitely not working at all.
I think he's just got to outstack Pavel before he just tries to outfight him. It's not really worth it if he's going to be so weak after each fight. He just needs to have something where he can continue their control afterwards, which he's not had a chance at all on this map. And I think we'd be able to see, I mean, as you were mentioning earlier, seeing philian having to chase the comeback, we could see a different dimension to this player if he's actually indeed successful at that.
Yeah, he's very good at defending the result, but when it comes to going offensive, he's not really that comfortable. And you can see that he's doing very questionable moves in going offensive, not really well thought out. I think the best move would be, if he gets a bad start, even if he's losing 1, 2, or 3-0, just keep playing defensive, wait for the other guys to make mistakes instead of trying to go offensive. Because his defensive game is good enough. But yeah.
I think he's trying that right now. I think he's trying to just keep down the noise on the map a little bit. A little poke here and there is not too bad. But he's
but now
building up
he's actually forced him like 1 or 2 minutes to start being risky and offensive because he's 7 frags down.
That was a risk there that he took to get the yellow,
yeah.
and actually it worked. I think Pavel's realises now that philian's going to be confident enough with the amount of armor that he's got to put up a fight. And that's it. Pavel gets a great rail on him, though. Don't think philian heard him go through the teleporter, so he's still just spamming it out. Pavel probably heard the timing of the mega. Philian?
That's what's going to help philian a lot. Now you can actually get in the fight, but now is the time that Pavel is going to try to play defensive.
I'm going to go over to philian and have a look what he's up to. I think he's going to have to challenge the next red armor.
He's probably going to pick up both, because Pavel, yeah, he's already has a very defensive position. Oh.
Taste of your own medicine there, philian.
Pavel.
Not bad with the LG, but he couldn't switch very comfortably to the rockets during the fight, and I think that kill might just have settled the result of the second map. So we'll have a look. Is philian going to keep putting his heart and soul into this game? There's red up next to it, and Pavel's missing an awful lot of rails. philian might just dive forward for it. We've got the lower yellow up.
Yeah, all that Pavel needs to do is do as much damage to philian as he is until philian gets the first frag, so that if he wants, he has a chance to actually go aggressive once more and just close the game completely. But right now, Pavel's priority is not lose that rail.
This might be bad for philian. Oh, he cocks it up a bit though. A rocket at the top for some good splash is all he could hope for, and I think the chance might be over.
Would kill Pavel.
I can't believe Pavel jumped there. I mean, he probably would have been showing the top of his head. Here's a dive down by philian. He's gonna get a kill, but he is tremendously weak after all of that. And top yellow just got taken by Pavel. That also is horrid. I think philian's still giving it a good shot.
Can he actually get this mega? I'll be very surprised, because Pavel hasn't gone for a red yet. Okay, 2 minutes, 7 frags. Oh,
my god.
You can tell how nervous he is, just all these missed jumps.
He won't be doing that in practice, that's for sure. Gotta say, there's still time, but you could better hurry the hell up, philian. Oh, wow, very nicely found.
Ooh. Great read on Pavel's movement.
And he's
Didn't get the mega though.
He stepped completely away from mega, and well, he stepped over the red. He tried to get the perfect timing on it, moving in, and the direct rocket's gonna shut him down.
Really great rocket from Pavel.
Yeah, no, solid stuff there from Pavel. He knew he had to get a sturdy game in the bag over there to feel comfortable in the third map, and maybe philian's gonna feel more comfortable on the next one. I think we're going over to Lost World now, actually.
That's definitely a Pavel map.
Yeah, that's
however, the damage
Pavel map.
Still in favor of the German player.
I mean, I would have said that Airwalk as well was a Pavel map, but you said that philian is Airwalk only. But
Was
if Philian's even nearly as good as he is on a Lost World as he is on Aerowalk, then I actually think this could be a very interesting game.
I think this is gonna be good for Philian because in Lost World, he's not in control of the map. He'll actually be forced to play defensive, and his defensive game is very, very good. So I think
Yeah.
unintentionally this might work very well for him. So
Okay.
I'm gonna give Philian the advantage.
I think whoever gets the first frag is going to win, to be honest.
Well, that's 50-50.
I think if Philian gets the first frag, he might be able to show us a bit more of his really strong defensive play on Aerowalk. Of course, going to look a bit different on Lost World. And I think Pavel's just going to be able... He can run away with the lead against any player in the world, basically. But Philian off the start here on the tiebreaker map. If Philian manages to win this, this is a one way to shake up the standings right at the beginning of the day.
Well, Philian, that was a big mistake right there. Like, he went to the top yellow when Pavel went to the bottom yellow and didn't get the rocket launcher. So now he's still on plasma and shotgun. He needs to make those weapons work really well. He is, though.
Oh no, I think Pavel's rockets were just a little more effective, and I think
Yeah.
Philian might be completely on the back foot. Pavel
Yeah, I mean,
can
just-
get everything.
The best move for Philian off the start was to pick up the rocket launcher and then try to get the top yellow. Even, if anything, try to go for a little trap at the top corridor when Pavel is getting back from the bottom yellow. But he should have favored the weapons instead of the yellow one. I think he's gonna be dying again now,
Yeah,
yeah.
this is going to be it. This is going to be the first frag on the board on the tiebreaker map. Pavel takes it, and I think now that he's got the rockets, he can just search for the spawn frags. He doesn't need to take the red straight away. He's found him, but I really think Pavel should have been sticking his neck out a little bit and trying to bully Philian around.
It's alright, he knows that Philian still doesn't have any weapons, and he knows when all the items are up. Now he's gonna be thinking about the weapons. Philian got the rocket launcher, so Pavel's gonna make sure Philian doesn't get more than that. And there he is, Pavel. Still not allowing Philian to get any armor whatsoever.
I still feel slightly sketched out, though, when we
I
have
can
this
just-
situation,
you
they
can
don't
rocket
capitalize.
Well, he's capitalizing in the sense that he's cutting Philian off the weapon that Philian wants, and he's also making sure he's the one getting every single item. And then
But the
Philian going
frags,
for
the
that again.
points on the board he needs. Philian, though,
That's gonna be
trying.
enough.
Well, the rockets from Philian are really good, but he doesn't have a chance to get another one out. 2-0 now for Pavel, and the items, they were all up for him. He's going for a yellow, he should get the red, and Philian's left only
Wait.
getting LG yellow.
Philian might get the red. Oh, doesn't matter. Oh, and it cut off guard a little bit. And a lot of
I don't know why he did that. Why is he dropping down so aggressively? I mean,
worked if he didn't fall in the lava because he could get a lot of damage there from Pavel. Oh, but that doesn't work either. And now he's 4 frags down. So again, he's trying to be a little bit too aggressive when he really shouldn't. Instead of just slowing down the game. I mean, he has a very good defensive game. I don't know why he feels the urge to go aggressive when he's only 1 frag down.
I think it's
And now
maybe,
it's 4 frag down.
I think it's maybe the inexperience.
It's
extent.
definitely an experience.
Oh, Pavel goes up the bounce pad. That's a very aggressive thing to do. He should get the frag, but was it worth losing all that health
No,
over?
not at all, because Philian can just rush at Pavel and get an easy frag. And that's exactly what happens. And Philian can now get one of the yellows, the rocket launcher, and both the mega and the red.
He might have to bypass a yellow and just stick with red and mega over there. But
Pavel, he shouldn't be here, especially when the plasma is not connecting at all. Pavel cannot do the mistake that Philian did, and it is to go over aggressive. And there's Pavel again. Kills rockets, do land, and suddenly, not even a minute in, and Philian got 3 frags.
I don't know how that rocket jump worked. Yeah, why did Pavel do that? That's really odd. Just as we were talking about experience, and Pavel's throwing away frags, literally.
Yeah, I mean, but Pavel's problem right here is not experience, it's him wanting to prove a point. He wants to show Philian that he's much better than him. And I think he's just doing this the complete opposite way, because if anything, he's letting Philian know that he has a very good chance of winning, because Pavel's just making stupid mistakes.
He has just won himself the red armor. Philian looking for a little bit of damage on the exit, and he's not gonna get a single bit of it. And even getting a yellow, nicely done from Philian not to fall into any traps just then.
Yeah, now philian knows that Pavel wants to play it aggressive, so he can try to play it a bit more defensive, just using the position. Let's see how this will work. If philian goes for the red, Pavel gets the mega, and this is not what philian wanted. If Pavel gets the mega, he can just get one yellow, and he'll be 200-200.
Ow.
And that was a bit too aggressive from philian. Now Pavel's gonna get 200-200 in the position on center map, and philian's back in the back foot.
Would have been fine if philian managed to get out without taking any rocket damage from the red armor area. But he's just going to have to wait. Fortunately, Lost World is a map where waiting is something very popular to do and easier to do on this map than other maps. So philian can wait for his moment to pounce and try and snatch that control.
Pavel in for the red, and there it is. philian doing what Pavel did. Positioned well, he should get the mega. Well, he can at least fight for it. Great rockets. 1, 2, and Pavel's only has 140 health left after that, but oh.
Why did he rocket jump in that direction? I thought the one way he can get a yellow is if he just goes down mid and gets himself the LG yellow, which fortunately he spawns by, but he's going in for an LG fight right now. philian's aim is pretty solid.
That was just philian being a little bit nervous. He felt that opportunity was going to rise for him, and he just wasn't fast enough. And yeah, you can tell that's all the nerves. His movement isn't working properly anymore.
Oh god, he literally just walked into the lava.
Fair play to philian, he's taking Pavel to a tiebreaker, and he was actually in very good chances of winning. So getting nervous is completely acceptable.
It's allowed, yeah, it's we'll forgive you completely. And his aero walk win was really convincing. It was a masterful, presentation of skill. But he's just not been able to display it the same way. When it counts, when you're on the verge of getting that series win and actually giving yourself a chance to go straight to the quarterfinals. And if nothing changes in the next 3.5 minutes, that's going to be Pavel on the right way to the quarters. So red's been taken by philian. This is something, I guess. And philian's going to be able to get the LG if he didn't have it already.
Still doesn't have the rocket launcher, so he's just going to take the bottom route, and I guess he's trying to take the jump pad at the shotgun to get a rocket launcher while Pavel's getting this yellow. And there he is. Now he has the rocket launcher, but now he'd like to have to rush. And thrown to the lava.
What?
Does kind of work, but he's back in the lava.
This is so crazy from philian. What the hell's he doing? He's just like completely hyperactive. This is what I imagine a Quake player with ADHD doing. Well, the red's still up. Howard can cycle over to it, but he's got philian right in his way. But a couple of well-placed rockets will be no problem. That's going to be GG's. So 2 maps to 1 for Pavel. Probably more stressful for him than he expected, but I think it's definitely safe to say that philian is a guy to watch out for today.
Yeah, I gotta say, this game would change a lot if philian actually went for the rocket launcher at the start.
Yeah?
Because Pavel just had a very easy time denying him the rocket launcher, which has been the